Alright, this is a comment or video for a guy that asked me a question about a sound he's getting from the front. Two things I can tell you. If it's a four-wheel drive, when it comes to your popping sound, you got a CV axle here. Could be your CV axle's gone bad inside that boot. There's some joints inside there. They can be bad. They're not hard to take off. You just got to take that nut off that's on the back side, on the other side, not this nut, but on the other side, take the wheel off. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's 5 bolts on that CV axle there. You just take those 5 bolts out, that shaft should slide out of here, and you just replace it. They make a rebuild kit for those, but I don't know if I'd recommend it, because I think the rebuild kit, if I'm not mistaken, is more than just replacing the boot itself, or the whole shaft itself. If it's not four-wheel drive, or if it's not that's making the sound, it could be your wheel bearing that's bad too. The way to check to see if it's a wheel bearing, though, just say for example it's this driver's side wheel that's bad. All you would do is you jack up this wheel, jack up this side of the truck, and take the tire after the tire's off the ground, grab the top of the tire and move it back and forth. If you got a lot of play from back and forth, or a lot of play from side to side, then it's probably a wheel bearing. But while you're under there looking at that, to see if it's a wheel bearing, when you go to shake it side to side, pay attention to your tie rod ends. This end and that end up here. Okay, if there's a lot of movement in those, that's what I can tell you on the tie rods. That's the best way for me to tell you to check it. From the way you explained it, though, it doesn't sound like it's a ball joint issue, because it wouldn't be a popping sound, or a crackling sound, I should say. It'd be more or less be a binding. It'd sound like it bind and then pop. But, yeah, I hope that helps you out some, bud. Any more questions, just leave me a comment.